It's Christmas time again, like that song.
Hi everyone, how are you guys doing? Thank you for being here with me today and practicing with me. If you're ready, get your mat and let's begin. Today is Christmas Day, and before we begin, I want to wish you all of you Merry Christmas, and I hope this was the Christmas that brings you joy, happiness, and peace of mind, especially after what we've been through in the past 2 years. I hope we all had a wonderful and beautiful Christmas. Again, if you're ready, get your mat and let's begin today's class. Come into your most comfortable cross-legged seated position, and again, we take a few breaths here before beginning our class today. Feel free to close your eyes. Take long inhalations and equally longer exhale everything out. And make sure with every inhale, you invite positive energy into your body. And maybe on the exhale, you remove anything that no longer serves you, especially during this time before the end of the year. We always trying to bring ourselves into the next year with a new mind, hopefully with more positive ideas, positive intentions. Rest yourself for a moment. And again, I want to remind you before beginning the class to make sure you're breathing all the time. Support your practice always with the breathing. Slowly bringing the hands at the heart in Namaste. Maybe list a few positive intention or things you're grateful for today. Beautiful. Slowly bring a smile on your face. And then, when you're ready, open your eyes. Releasing the hands down by the side. Change the cross of the legs. And slowly inhaling your arms up. And on your exhale, release the fingertips in line with the hips. And then just gently and slowly move the head from side to side. A few times, keeping the shoulders away from there, stretching the sides of the neck. And then coming back to center and moving chin down and up. Again, always relaxing the upper body, shoulders coming up. Last one, coming back to center. And then open the feet, legs as wide as it's available to you, pushing through the heels, point the toes up, and making sure this is not hurting your knees. If that's the case, just bring the legs closer or just strengthen the legs. And then inhale your arms up again to a neutral spinal. Exhale, right lower arm onto the right side of your mat. Keep the left shoulder roll up to the sky. Extend the left arm above the left ear, long neck. Gaze up towards the left shoulder, if it's available, left elbow, or just gaze in front of you. One more breath here, not collapsing in the right shoulder. And then when you're ready, inhale yourself back to center and exhale all the way to the other side, left lower arm, or if the ground is too far, just press yourself onto the left hand. Again, not collapsing in the left shoulder, not collapsing the right shoulder forward. Stay for just a breath. Gazing up if the neck is okay with it. And then slowly gaze in front of you and press yourself back up, bending knees, bringing soles of the feet together, heels closer to yourself, or walk yourself towards the heels, inhaling to lengthen the spinal, and on the exhale, forward fold, maybe walk the hands in front of you and surrender here for a butterfly. Stay for 3 breaths, always inhaling away from the lower back. And exhaling, maybe folding deeper, or just stay where you are, not collapsing in the shoulders. Stay for 2. And last one, inhale, head up, walk the hands back towards you, and lift yourself up. Help yourself to bring the feet on the ground with the knees bent, hands on the side again, and then just drop the knees from side to side. Just 2 more times, left and right, and then coming back to center. Then crossing legs, bring the hands in front of you and lift yourself to a tabletop position, bringing wrists under the shoulders and bringing knees under your hips. Shoulders, arms shoulder distance apart and knees hip apart. Extend the right leg outside your mat with the toes pointing towards the front of your mat. Inhaling your right arm up Follow the hand with the gaze. Press the ground away from you with the left hand. And on your exhale, thread the right arm underneath your left armpit. Drop the right side of the face, cheek down, and extend the left arm towards the front of the mat. Stay for 3 breaths only. Make sure everything is okay and you are breathing. Last one. And then slowly walk the left hand back towards you. Press yourself back up, extending right arm all the way to the sky, gazing up. And then exhaling, right hand back down, stepping the right foot back, and then pushing through the heel. All 5 toes are down, hips are in one line, navel to spinal, just moving forward and back a few times just to warm up the wrist a little bit more. And then when you are ready, come back to center and bend that right knee back to your table. Adjust your table. Moving on the left side, extend the left leg outside your left side of the mat. Arch of the left foot in line with the right heel. Press the ground away from you with the right hand. Inhale your left arm up. Follow the hand with the gaze. Exhale, thread the left shoulder underneath the right armpit. Left side of the cheek down. Extend the right hand all the way towards the front of the mat. Make sure this is okay for yourself. Breathe in and out, long, steady, gradually. Keep the hips high, relax the shoulders. 4, 3, 2, and slowly bring the right hand back towards you. Press yourself back up. Inhale your left arm all the way up to the sky, and then exhale your left hand back. Wrist under the shoulders. Step the left foot to the back. Bring the left toes, all them on the ground. Pull the navel to spinal. Don't collapse in the hips. Just move forward and back a few times, warming up the wrist a little bit more. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. And last one. And then come back to center. Bend into your left knee. Back to tabletop. Tuck the toes in. First downward facing dog. Inhale, knees up. Exhale, push yourself back and up. Downward facing dog. Still spreading fingers. Pressing palms into the ground. Shake your head to yes and no. Stay for 5 breaths here. Lengthen upper body. Press the mat away from you. Exhale. One more breath. Wonderful. When you're ready, gaze at the top of the mat. Right foot steps in between. Make sure your feet are hip apart. Right toes, right heel inside, outside of the foot. Pressing down. Hips in one line. Inhale yourself all the way up. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. And breathe. 2 breaths here. Beautiful. Exhale, frame the right foot, step back to a plank and take a vinyasa. Exhale, inhale, back bend of your choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left side, left foot steps in between, feet are hip apart, bend the front knee, inhale, rise. Make sure you are breathing, kick through the back heel, keep the tailbone in. Exhale. Frame the left foot, take a vinyasa, step back to plank, exhale, elbows in, inhale, back bend of your choice, and exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Just a breath here. Sigh it out through the mouth if you're tensing, keeping your jaws very tense. And then when you're ready, again, step the right foot in between. Feet are hip apart, runners lunge, and inhale your arms up. On your exhale, step the left foot sideways for a warrior 2. Bring the arms parallel to the ground. Gaze towards the right. Shoulders away from the ears. We won't be here long. And then slowly, keep the arms parallel to the ground. Push to the right heel, extend the right leg. Turn the left toes out as well. You're having toes out, heels in. And then bring the arms in front of you, crossing right arm on top of the left. Bring your arms to a Garudasana. And exhale, bend the knees. And bring the elbows up, arms up, gazing up. Shift the weight of the body onto the outer edge of your feet. Just breathe and relax. One more breath. Then everything come back to center. Push to the heels, extend. Release the arms. Turn your right toes back out, left toes in. Bend into the right knee again, warrior 2. And exhale, frame the left foot, step back to a plank, take a vinyasa or skip it. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take your time, breathe in and out, long, steady, gradually, always support the practice. When you are ready, left foot steps in between, Keep the feet hip apart, bend the front knee, inhale, rise. Just a breath here. And on your next exhale, we move into warrior two on the other side, on this side. Inhale again, long. Exhale, step the right foot sideways. Gaze towards the left. Exhale, arms parallel to the ground. For a lunge. Make sure you are relaxed, feeling at home in the poses. And then slowly, when you are ready, pushing through the left hip, extend the left leg, turn the right toes out as well, bring the arms again in front of you, crossing left elbow across the right. Eagle arms, Garudasana. Exhale, bend the knees, inhale, elbows up, gaze up. Shift the weight onto the outer edge of your feet and relax. One more breath here. And then slowly bring the arms, elbows back in front of you. Push through the heels to extend. Inhale, release the arms. Turn the right toes back in. Bend the left knee one more time. And exhale, frame the left foot. Step back to a plank. Take a vinyasa or skip it. Inhale to a back bend of your choice. And exhale, back to downward facing dog. Let's repeat this little flow one more time. Adding maybe a pose or two to it. And then, when you are ready, again, step the right foot in between. Feet are hip apart, bend the front knee, inhale for a lunge. Hips are in one line. 2 breaths here. One more breath here. And on your exhale, move into a warrior two on the right side, gaze towards the right. Push through the right heel, extend the right leg, turn the left toes out, arms in front of you, right arm across the left. Garudasana. Bend the elbows lower down, bring the elbows up, gaze up. Shift the weight onto the outer edge of your feet. And again, push to the heels to extend, bring the gaze back in front of you. Release the arms, bend into the right knee, turning the left toes back in, gaze towards the right, warrior two. Inhale long, exhale, frame the right foot. Take a vinyasa or skip it. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, back bend of your choice. And exhale, downward facing dog. Come forward into a plank. Bring the feet together and bring the right palm in front of your face. Still spreading fingers, pressing palms. Shift the weight onto the outer edge of your right foot. Inhaling your left arm up for a side plank, Vajrasana. Stay for 5. Stay for 4. Stay for 3. 2 and 1. Now bend into your left knee, step the left foot towards the left side of your mat, press the mat away from you and extend the left arm above the head, maybe gazing up for a wild thing. Make sure you're breathing. Press the ground away from you. And then slowly coming back to center, exhale, come back, take your plank, adjust your plank and exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, back bend of your choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Sigh it out. Breathe. Make sure to reconnect to the breath. When you're ready, step the left foot in between the hands. Bend the front knee, feet are hip apart. Inhale, arms up. Kick in through the back heel. Relax the jaws. That's the breath before moving into warrior two. So inhale long, exhale right foot, step sideways, gaze towards the left, warrior two. Keep the tailbone in and relax. Beautiful. One more breath, and then when you're ready, push through the left heel, extend the left leg, turn the right toes out again. Bring the arms in front of you, left elbow across the right, Garudasana eagle arms. Bend the elbows, bend the knees, lift the elbows up, gaze up. Shift the weight onto the outer edge of your feet. Keep the tailbone in, don't collapse forward. And then slowly bring the gaze forward. Elbows back, push to the heels, inhale to extend and release. Turn the right toes in one more time, bend into the left elbow, warrior two one more time. Inhale long and then exhale, frame the left foot, stepping back to a full plank, switching sides for our Vajrasana. Bring the left hand underneath, just right under your face, feet together. Shift the weight onto the outer edge of your left foot, inhaling right arm up. Don't collapse into the hips. Stay for 4. Stay for 3. 2 more. And 1. Bend into the right knees. Step the right foot towards the right side of your mat. Point the left toes to the back of your mat and extend the right arm for a wild thing, maybe above, maybe gazing up to the sky. Keep the hips high, press the mat away from you. Make sure this is okay for lower back. 2 breaths. 1. And then slowly coming back to a plank. Exhaling full plank and taking a vinyasa. Inhaling for a back bend of your choice. And exhaling, downward facing dog. Spread the fingers, sharpen sitting bones, lengthen upper body. And when you're ready, drop the knees down. And exhale yourself all the way on the belly. Moving into a Dhanurasana. Now bend the knees, hold with your hands your ankles. Drop the forehead down, and on your next inhale, simultaneously everything lifts up. Inhale, hold for 3. Make sure you're breathing. 2. And last. Exhale, take a break. Bring the palms on top of each other, forehead on the hand. We'll lift up one more time. Your hands will resist your feet resisting the hands, and together they lift up to the sky. Make sure you're breathing in the pose. And then slowly, when you're ready, bend the knees again. Hold your left ankle, left hand, right ankle, right hand, forehead down. And on your inhale, simultaneously lift up. Just for 3, 2, and exhale. Bring the palms in line with the chest. Lift yourself up on the knees and hands again. Bring the knees together. Take a child's pose and rest. Just for 5 counts. Maybe bring the arms alongside the body. Release. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Head up on the inhale. Bring the hands back in front of you and walk the knees forward this time, crossing legs at the shin and sitting down on the mat. Extend the legs in front of you. Now bend into the right knee. Bring the right knee up. Heel closer to the hip. Bring the right elbow in, right arm inside. Get your right arm long and then wrap the right arm along the right knee. Bring the left hand behind into a bind using a belt if you cannot bind. Inhale away from the lower back. Exhale, fold. Kick through the left heel. Point the left toes up. Flex the toes. Stay for 2 breaths. Always inhaling long. And maybe on the exhale, folding deeper or not. Last breath here. Inhale, head up. And exhale to release. Extend the right leg out. Switch side. Left arm, left elbow comes inside. Shoulder blade inside your left knee. Get your left arm out. Wrap the left arm around the left knee. Right hand behind for a bind. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Point the right toes up. Push through the right heel. Relax the jaws. Make sure lower back it's okay, and use a belt if you cannot bind. Just one more breath here. And inhale to release. Now slowly extend the next leg. Come forward on your mat. Lean back. Preparing yourself for a bridge pose. Set to Bandhasan or a wheel. I'm going to take a wheel. You choose which one you feel like today. If you're taking a wheel with me, just bend the elbows. Bring the hands outside your ears. Keeping the elbows in. Walk the heels closer. And on your inhale, press yourself up. Stay for 5. Stay for 4. 3, 2, and slowly exhale. Slowly lower yourself back down and then just hug the knees into the chest. Make sure lower back is down, head and neck are down. Stay for a while or rock yourself from side to side. Make sure the shoulders are relaxed and you're breathing, not holding tension. And if you're rocking, find stillness. Come back to center and then extend the arms outside letter T. Drop both knees to the right. Bring the right hand on top of the knees, gaze up or gaze towards the left. Just 2 breaths here. One more. Then gaze back to center, knees back to chest, arms back to letter T, and drop both knees to the left. Left hand can stay there on the ground or come on top of the knees, gaze up or gaze towards the right. If the neck is okay with it. Relaxing the pose. Make sure this is not hurting lower back. One more breath here. Then bring the gaze back to center. Bring the knees back to center. Hug the knees once more into the chest. Inhale, exhale, forehead to the knees. Give yourself a nice squeeze. And then on your exhale, release everything back down. Extend the legs out. And take a Shavasana. Maybe bringing one hand at the heart, one hand at the belly. Drop the feet heavy on the side. And relax here for a moment. Maybe coming back to those positive intentions and feelings of gratitude you were trying to list to yourself at the beginning of this practice, and maybe add some extra to it. And again, if you're not ready, because the end of the year is almost here, don't worry, you can do this exercise anytime. You can always practice gratitude every day. You can always remove negativity every day, decide what to keep with you, what to release, and you can always invite positivity every time in your day. Surrender, just let yourself be, taking long inhalations, and on the exhale, relaxing deeply and completely. Slowly bring yourself back to the surface, regular toes and fingers. Bring the feet and legs together and extend the arms above the head. Give yourself a nice stretch. And then bend the knees, hug the knees into the chest one more time. And then turn to your right side, making a pillow of your right upper arm, bringing the left hand in front of you. Slowly with the left hand, press yourself back up into a cross-legged seated position. Bring the hands at the heart in Namaste. We're going to end the class here. I want to thank you so much for practicing with me today. Have a Merry, Merry Christmas and a wonderful day. I'll see you in next class. Namaste.
So perfectly, and you sacrificed everything. It's Christmas time again, and I would like nothing more than your love, and that's quite